everyone. Welcome to day 5 already, although I feel like I've been doing this forever. Today we are doing animals, which is why me and Karnie have animals with us today. So hopefully they are well behaved. At the moment, both of them are not being well behaved, so we will see what happens. Um, yeah, so today we are doing the animal body release. And so it's very much about how to reset your body by just natural movements and even just silly movements as well, like making yourself laugh, if you remember, going back to just being silly, right? And sort of the childlike stuff. Hey, Damon. So the joy flip here would be doing things like stretching like a cat or, pretending that you're a bird and flying around your living room or, just something. And even if you don't want to do like movement as such, you can just kind of just pull funny faces, like, just sort of like think of different animals and pull those faces, right? And just be silly, just be a bit ridiculous for 30 seconds, a minute, or longer, like whatever you want to do, really. And then this leads us to today's journal prompt, if you are into your journals. So today's prompt will be, where did I feel release or warmth afterwards? So this is after you pretended to be an animal. Like, what did that bring up for you? Did it bring up memories? Did it bring up feelings? Did it just allow you just to have those moments of silliness or feelings of freedom or whatever it is, right? So it's a nice sort of silly one, but it's like it does have a great effect on your joy for sure. And with that, I will hand over to the beautiful Karnie and her naughty little boy Leo
Yeah,
for the shadow.
I had to be part of this by lathering myself in little treats. So okay, we're having a look at the shadow and the joy flips. Okay, and the shadow script of I must stay composed. I've got to be, rigid and appear to be doing the right thing and meeting the image that I've created of myself. And we're flipping that script to my body knows how to regulate itself. It's actually really tickling. Looking silly is dangerous. That is not an issue for me. It isn't for Becca either. I think Becca might even be sillier than me. What do you reckon, Beck?
I think we're pretty well, pretty even on that. For
We
sure.
were trying competition the other day and we couldn't decide who won. And on that one is release does not require elegance. So when you're doing things like stretching like a cat, you don't have to look sensational. It doesn't have to be that you're in leopard skin leotards and every movement is pristine. It's all about movement and taking the joy in the moment of releasing what you need to release that's been stored in the body and stuck there. My body must be controlled. And the flip script on that one is I am safe in natural movement. For many of us who've had things happen to our physical body, sometimes that's a really hard one to get past. I know there's a couple of people here who've had that go down. I've fractured 2 ankles, broken a radial head on my elbow, and four years back I broke 3 ribs. And I know for me the world doesn't always feel as safe a place as it used to. And so the more you can do things where you're coming into a trust relationship with your body because you're moving it and you're taking it past its comfort zone, the easier it is to navigate the outside world as well too. And the final one, instinct is embarrassing. The flip script on that one is I am safe. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Instinct is intelligence. And, that's true. Like when we, for example, have a sore shoulder, we will naturally go to, move our body around like that, in a circle. Like our body has a natural mechanism, a divine intelligence within it to know how to self-correct it. And often when we end up in extreme pain, particularly in muscles and bones, it's because we haven't listened to the messages of what needs to move. And we've stayed stuck. I know that was certainly the case for me with my ribs, because I'd fractured the front of them. I wasn't able to lie on my stomach in my bed, and so I was in an armchair for probably 3 or 4 months, and so there was a lot less movement, and I ended up trapping some trauma in my body. I've had to work really hard to get past that. So back to you, young Becca. Or is that me? No, that's me as well, because you're doing the meditation, aren't you? So that would be me. Alrighty, so close your eyes. Take yourself within yourself. We're not going to make you do any weird yoga stretches on screen. This is just the superconscious affirmation, just letting you know you're all safe. And we're going to say either in our head or aloud. If you have your microphone switched on, then maybe say it in your head. My body is ancient wisdom. Instinct is safe intelligence. And I trust the rhythm that lives within me. And this anchors embodied authority over the concept of suppressing what's going on in our physical body. So just bringing awareness back into the space. The more you can communicate with your body, the better. And there's a wonderful modality called Feldenkrais, which looks at tiny micro movements as being incredibly healing for pain within the physical body. And it's all about slowing the movements right down so that you actually release any trauma and any stuck energy that's trapped there. Now we'll go to you, young Becca.
Hello, hello. All right. So, are there any questions or anything before we begin our meditation for the day? Yeah, go ahead, Alison.
Uh, can you just say what that modality was called, please, Karnie? Maybe even put it in the chat so we get the right spelling.
If I can try and work out how to do that, sure. It's called
Okay.
Feldenkrais. And there
Sorry?
are Feldenkrais. Yep. Oh, look, I've worked out the chat.
Feldenkrais. Okay.
Feldenkrais. I think it's a German or Swiss modality for memory. That's the derivation. But yeah, they're tiny micro movements, and apparently they have sensational results. But I also know for myself, I studied NLP probably 14 years ago, and I kept falling over all the time after I'd broken the radial head. I'd somehow got it wired into my body that I wasn't stable, and I just kept falling all the time. And I went in the within the NLP program. The facilitator asked, "Was there a volunteer?" And of course, I didn't know what I was volunteering for, but put my hand up straight away. And he asked me what the issue was, and I explained that I kept falling all the time. And so he got me to think of a color. He started talking to me about things that weren't relevant, and created a movement that was beneficial for me. So he watched what my hands did and created a movement for me. We spoke about color. And what I then had to do, the color that came up was fuchsia pink. I had to imagine fuchsia pink and then twist my hand around like a Balinese dancer, one to the right, one to the left, and then flip my ankles up and down. I didn't fall for ages. Probably the next fall I would have had would have been 4 years ago, when I literally tripped over something and then fell on a pile of books 3 days before I was moving and broke the ribs. But yeah, it would be 10 years in between that I hadn't fallen. So NLP is also another means of, correcting things like that as well too.
Thanks for
Which,
that. You're speaking to the converted here with NLP,
yeah,
because I've done NLP too, as has Beck. But I'm
yeah,
really interested in this other one you mentioned, so I'm going to look it up. Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, you're Karen. Thank you. Yeah, Karnie.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I just saw
Yeah,
Karen Anderson, and for a minute I thought that was Kerry. Then I realized, no, she's Kerry,
yeah.
and you're Karen Anderson. Don't mind me. Let's move on. Thank you so much.
Except in the moment. And of course, I dashed through the door from dropping off my son at work. So, yeah, I get a bit discombobulated and forget all about that. I was too busy putting food all over myself. Any other questions? No, beautiful. All right, off to you, Becky.
All right, so today we are going to do a wonderful ancient animal meditation. So if you want to get nice and comfortable, you can be seated or you can be lying down. All right.
Becca, I've got a session after this. Please don't put me to sleep.
Okay, no worries. Okay, everybody ready? Okay. So if you're comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in and breathe it out. Allow yourself to settle into this moment. Visualize yourself entering an ancient temple. Imagine the grandeur of the stone, the pillars rising high above you. Each one is intricately carved with magnificent animals. Feel the coolness of the stone and the weight of history surrounding you. This place is sacred, filled with the energy of instinct and wisdom. Allow yourself to feel grounded in this beautiful setting. As you walk deeper into the temple, you look at the various animal statues lining the walls. Pause for a moment and look at each one in turn. You see a lion, its fierce gaze embodying courage and strength. Feel that energy flowing into you, igniting your own inner bravery. Inhale deeply and feel the lion's courage filling your chest. And exhale, releasing any doubts. Next to the lion stands an owl, wise and serene. Breathe in its wisdom, letting it fill your mind and spirit. Inhale again, and the owl's wisdom guides your thoughts. And exhale, letting go of any confusion. As you continue, take a moment to notice the other animals. Perhaps a bear, representing confidence, a deer, symbolizing gentleness, or a serpent, reflecting transformation. Each statue holds a unique instinctual quality. Allow yourself to connect with their energies and embrace what they offer. Take a moment with each of the statues that you see, and with every deep breath, envision the energy of that animal flowing through you, allowing their strength, grace, and intelligence to fill you, empowering you with new-found confidence and power. And as you absorb this energy, I encourage you to begin to embody the grace or strength of each of these animals. Imagine stretching like a cat, feeling the freedom of movement in your body. Extend your arms wide and arch your back, and let go of any inhibitions. Picture standing tall like an eagle with wings spread wide, confident and unafraid. Feel that release. Every stretch, every movement is an expression of your true self. You are free to move naturally without judgment. Now let's come to the center of the temple, surrounded by the powerful presence of the animal guides. And in this sacred space, I ask you to repeat this affirmation with me, either in your head or out loud. My body is ancient wisdom. Instinct is sacred intelligence. I trust the rhythm that lives within me. Feel the words resonating within you, empowered by the presence of the animal statues around you. Breathe in this truth and let it settle deep into your being. You are safe, you are wise, and you are strong. And just take a few moments to bask in this energy. And take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Noticing your heart beating in your chest. And feel its vibration. Feel your heart beating down your arms, into your hands, and pulsating through your fingertips. Feeling your heartbeat down your legs, into your feet, and pulsating through your toes. Feeling your heartbeat throughout your entire body now, through every cell in your being. You are alive and you are here. If you need to wiggle your fingers and your toes or take a nice big stretch, feel free to now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. How's everyone feeling? Does anyone have any questions or want to share?
Thank you, Becca. That was really, really special. Very emotionally overwhelming. I had a couple of things happen. So the animals that you mentioned didn't want to be seen straight away. Oh, Dee's here. So I had an eagle come in straight away and a dolphin, which was interesting. My dad arrived as a black puma and told me he had my back. So that was crazy overwhelming. And then I saw myself as an eagle, and I knew it was me. And it's eagle's not my totem. Wolf and owl and dragon are. But I was told to do the stretch of the eagle every morning before I began the day. And then I was told to fly like a dragon around the perimeter of my backyard. So, yeah. And that's kind of interesting because exercise is something I don't love doing because it hurts and I will avoid it. But if I can add something silly to it, I'm much more likely to do it. So, yeah, I probably need to get myself some bright, shiny, scaly clothing now. That was really special. Thank you.
Oh, that's such a cool experience as well. I'm really, really glad that you did that.
Yeah, so am I. I'll be listening to that one a few more times, I tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna go up on our new YouTube channel, everyone. We worked out how to make a YouTube channel together.
We worked it
Um,
out.
so there's the each of these episodes slightly edited, episodes, no, these sessions slightly edited on there, and then we have the uh meditations that we do on these, but separate as well. And some of them have music, and some of them just have the pictures or the black screen and stuff. So go check those out. Anybody
Beautiful.
else like to share anything or?
Much work you did with that too.
I had different animals towards the end. I had started off with the cat, the dog, koala, kangaroo, pig, cow, and the last one was an elephant.
Oh,
Wow, you had the whole zoo.
wow. Elephant's the symbol of family, Kerry.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
strength, but no, that's good.
Yeah.
Yep, strength of the family. Yeah,
They go together well, don't they?
they do.
Yeah.
I had koala to begin with, and then an elephant, like yourself, and then I had a oh gosh, my brain's gone now. It's gone to sleep. um, a giraffe, and I couldn't
Oh,
reach its head.
cool. Mm. Do those animals, any of them, have any significant meaning to you? Like if you were to look at the animals, what do you think they would have come to you for? What would they be saying?
The koala, I was stroking its fur, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, I'm very tactile. So the
Yeah.
koala, I was stroking its fur. And I did actually think of the lion before Becca said it. First of all, I thought, oh no, it's a bit scary. And I made it into like a nice, friendly looking lion. The elephant, like I think he said that was a strength and it's big ease. And the giraffe was more being like majestic. It sort of made me feel quite majestic, if that's right. I don't know.
Yeah. It's always relevant to yourself. So even, I work with dream therapy, and one of the things that we do there is we never have a look at what the actual interpretation is. We always ask the
Mhm.
person what it means to them, because what it means to you is going to be far stronger than what any other person has, created as an interpretation. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I had, I had the eagle come in too, which is unusual for me. So of course I changed him into my raven, and then I could feel okay, and I could feel my mermaid wings that I've spoken about.
Oh, wow.
And then Mickey came in and told me to get myself together, and he wanted me to do something else, but he still came in, which is unusual.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was amazing. The
Yeah.
feeling of the wings was just wonderful to feel that again.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. So when you say it was wonderful to feel it again, what kind of a feeling did it evoke?
Well, the first word that comes to mind is majesty.
Yeah, beautiful.
This felt as it ought to be.
Yeah.
Right above it, rising above it. Maybe the wings would help too, because the balance is out, so maybe the wings would be taking over. But it just felt wonderful and heartfelt.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Tria. Yeah, there's stuff going on in the chat. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, Dee's just going to listen to it at the end. All righty.
Tomorrow we're going to be doing Soften the Light. So if you want to light a candle or something tomorrow, you can do that, or whatever Soften the Light means to you. If you want to if you want to mark each day, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Yep. Yep. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's a very magical meditation tomorrow's one.
Yes, it's Karnie's meditation tomorrow. She was so excited to do this one. And when we were planning this first 7 days, this is the one she got most excited about. So, yeah.
I better stay awake then.
I'll be able to put you to sleep.
Okay, so if no one has anything else, thank you so much for coming. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow or another day that is aligned with you. A reminder that we always start at the same time and it's always the same link. So once you come on once, you just use that same one every single time. And yeah, and they're all on the YouTube channel now. So if you just want the meditations, they're just up there separately, or we have the entire day on there as well. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah,
Angry.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.